Plus, you're gonna feed them. For what? What are they gonna do for us, in other words?
It's merely a marketing networking event, Nancy. It's to get the town to know that we're here. And this doesn't say we're gonna do it. I'm just putting the information out to the tribal council.
I know they know we're here, they're taking our free water.
That's right.
Well, but trust me, a lot of people, well, the city does, yes, but a lot of the businesses in town don't.
Well, no, I'm just saying that all it is a networking thing,
Yes.
okay, and you're networking what? What are you trying to do?
Your business, your facility. I mean, it would let people look at this room and say, do I want to rent that? You know, they would know we have this facility and we rent it out. We could do a tour of the wellness center and tell them for $10 a month, if you're non-native, you can join that wellness center.
Well, you know, I have a good idea.
$20, I'm sorry, Chris.
Bonnie. In February or March, we'll probably be having a grand opening for that building, the new building that's being built. And then we can let childcare pay for the $7.50 for after hours.
I don't want to, this needs to be the tribe's event, not childcare's.
Well, it is a tribe's event.
Childcare is not a member of the chamber. They're two separate entities. The tribe is a member of the Bartlesville Chamber of Commerce, not the daycare.
Well, you know what? I bet you could cut a deal with them. I bet you could say, how do they know that childcare isn't part of the tribe or that doesn't belong to it? I think it's worth asking for $7.50. Plus, then we have something to show them. A lot of people have been out in this building. We need something new to show them, and that would be the child care. And I guarantee you, the child care will have a grand opening, and they will have everybody in town out there.
Well, if I may interject here, several weeks ago, almost a month ago now, we did get our new monies. Just to answer it, there is monies coming in. We received over $1 million worth of funding. So I just want to make note of that we have that in ATG, we have it in our housing. So while we were strapped and we're watching every penny, we have had money come in. On the second point, we have lots of networking opportunities. I mean, this is new to me, it's just been brought to my attention, but my first thoughts are of the Lion Foundation, who helps build things. Like, we could have turned to the Lion Foundation possibly when we needed to do an add-on to the kitchen, or when we need to do something out in the parking lot. The Lion Foundation does capital improvement. There's also, to me, in my opinion, partnerships that we could possibly, especially with the city, that we could be doing. I don't think they realize that they're getting free water. And maybe we need to bring that to their attention. That's my opinion, just looking at it from my first reactions of this being put in front of me right this minute. I think it's a good thing.
Well, Nikki, they're not getting free water. They're just getting to set their tank on the free ground.
Not making no money off of it.
And what?
They're not making any money off of it. Our tribe's not getting any money.
Our tribe makes nothing. That goodwill apparently didn't help at all because they still don't know we're here. But I think that there's new people coming to Bartlesville all the time that don't know anything about the Delaware tribe. We're not doing a good job, I guess, at getting the word out.
I think I seen a hand back up here a minute ago.
I think Chris
No.
Chris raised his hand to tell me that I was incorrect on the $10 a month. It's $20 a month. It's $10. It's free for Delaware and Cherokee and employees of our tribe. It's $10 for other tribes, and it's $20 for non-natives.
Yes.
Okay. I stand corrected.
That's the
Susan.
Wellness Center.
Nikki, to address your statement that we just got new ATG funds, I would like to encourage each of you to prioritize this money. I can't stress enough, $10,000 to run a tribe business is minuscule. So you guys are supposed to be looking at what we want to accomplish and prioritize those items. Don't just be throwing money here, 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 and here. I would encourage you to prioritize your items.
Thanks, Susan.
Susan, I agree with you that we should prioritize. What would you like for us to do?
I would personally like to see, instead of spending $750 for a one-time item, hosting, I would like to see each and every one of you get out there maybe and draft a newspaper article. What is our tribe doing? Submit it to the newspaper. People read the newspaper, maybe make an ad in the newspaper occasionally. This would draw attention to what we're doing here for the tribe. It doesn't cost $750, and it also will benefit those who don't know we're here. That's
Nancy,
what I would like to see.
Nancy,
On the discussion of child care, putting the $750, let them do it. The reason I would agree with that is because they're gonna be seeing this child care center going up. People are gonna know about this, they're gonna put their kids in there. Child care is making them money, they're not paying us anything other than using our name. I would like to see them put up the $750 because they're gonna be making the money, not us. When they go up there and put their kid in the child care, they can see the buildings. What's that? Well, maybe we need to go in there and look around or something. Just a thought, you know, but that's what I'd like to see child care pay for it. I've always been against child care making money off of the Delaware name. I'm against them not having very many Delaware children in their deals because, yeah, I know, they don't have none. And I'm against them using our land to put their buildings up on. Oh boy, we're gonna get that building back there. Why? Because they're tired of it now, they got a new one going up. I don't like to see that. And I would like to request that they take at least 5 to 10 Delaware children in on that program. If they're going to use our name, they need to kick back something for us. That's just me being facetious, I know, but that's just the way I believe. Thank you.
Okay, Chief, on our essay contest, I can tell you I got 5 in on this latest one. And so I'm going to take them down to the library and they're going to go over them and name us a winner. And then I also make a motion we go into executive session.
I have other items.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay. The Sovereignty Symposium is coming up this weekend. This week. No, it's this weekend. The 3rd and the 4th.
That's tomorrow and the next week.
Yeah. Okay, it is this week. Anybody planning on going down?
I had actually wanted to go to begin with, but I have prior obligations with children and their lessons, so I cannot.
Is it in Tulsa,
AC.
Oklahoma City?
Mm-hmm.
I just wondered.
And Chief's leaving for DC tomorrow, aren't you, Chief?
yes, and I've been to about 3 dozen sovereignty symposiums.
Okay.
Uh,
The reason I asked, the Cherokee Nation asked if we were going to be there. Also, North asked if we would be there. So, I mean, we wanted.
If there's a council member that can go, I guess I would encourage that, although it costs us something like $200 or $300 to go.
This is sponsored by the same group that gave us the decision on baby Veronica.
Yes, it is.
Well, then we can go ahead and skip it.
Yeah.
I'm not for skipping it. I'm just, I just find it
Saying,
hard to
what's in it for
believe
us?
You're
that
boycotting
they
us.
said they believe in tribal sovereignty, and then they turn around and make the decision based on.
Okay, well then I will respond.
Let's boycott him.
Yeah, let's boycott them. I will respond in kind that nobody will be representing the Delaware tribe. The other thing is we have a tribal member now working for Creek Nation or Muskogee Nation. His name is Cass Smith. I'm sure most of you are
He was on the
familiar.
council, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Cass Smith.
Cass
He
is
is-
on what now?
He's working for the Creek
Oh, he's
Nation,
working
the
for
Indian
it.
Child Welfare Act,
Oh.
their ICWA program. So he is now trying to keep me in the loop of everything that he's doing, and he wants somebody to attend the training he's going to. So
When is that?
that is coming up on the, sorry, I had it pulled up and I had to go to the other one. On the 9th and the 22nd in Tulsa. So whoever is going to take over the administrative responsibilities, we need to talk to them about getting somebody down here for the training.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming it's Shantasashee, but. Okay, and then that's it. I am also speaking in Bartlesville at an event that I'll let y'all know in late July.
Cool. We'll be there.
Maybe I ought to add too, the Bartlesville Indian Women's Club has been asked to do storytelling for OK Mozart for 2 mornings, and Carmen Ketcher and I are going to do that. And also, we're going to do a taco dinner and a slight kind of an educational style show for the OK Mozart. So we will be involved in that. And several Delaware women worked at Sunfest over the weekend. So our people in our tribe are getting out and in the community, like Nick.
When is OK Mozart?
It starts this Saturday. Yeah, you're supposed to, are you going out there?
I'm supposed to be in 3 places at once. There's a program,
It's from the 6th to the 18th, so,
so we have time.
yeah.
Okay.
6th through the 13th, isn't it?
It's either the 18th or the 13th.
Well, whatever.
We'll get there.
Yeah, it's usually a week.
Yeah, it's not till the 18th.
It's this Saturday is the opening, so.
Do I
Is
hear,
that what the OPFC was invited?
Are you still in the new business?
do I hear?
Susan.
Susan,
Are you still under new business? Before you go into
Yes.
executive session?
Yeah.
I have something to bring to the council that has been bothering me, and if you don't mind, I'd like to address it at this time. Is this on? A few months ago, we had a discussion about grant writing and people on the council writing those grants. I informed you at that time what my concerns were about the legality, I guess you would say, of having this done. It's in our code of conduct that no one on the tribal council would benefit from your position as council members. I encouraged you at that time when we were discussing this to either follow the rules or change the rules. Now, it has come to my attention that this is happening again, and I would like to have you address why this has happened. I understand it was short notice, and I understand that the tribe needs funds. I do sympathize with the predicament that you found yourself in. But, again, you were elected to follow the rules. So either follow the rules or change the rules. So again, please address this issue for me.
Well, Susan approached me with that question yesterday at lunch, and I did tell her it was this was a time issue. We didn't have time to bid it out. So that's my response, Susan, like I talked to you yesterday at lunch.
Yes, and we've actually also voted on that,
voted on the decision to contract with Nikki's company. We also have a contract, and anybody's able to review those if you would like.
But how did you get around the question of the rules of conduct and the legalities of you being responsible for following those rules? How did you make that decision?
I'd like to address that, Susan.
Sure.
The rules of conduct specifically say that a council member must disclose to the council, and it does not prohibit a council member from making money so long as they do not vote on the subject.
That's not what the rules of conduct says.
Well, I see that it's your opinion that that's not what they say, but I'll be happy to show you the clauses I'm talking about.
I would like to refresh your memory and Bonnie's memory, meeting with this, about this issue prior to election. There were probably, I would say, maybe 6 items in that code of conduct that state you cannot profit from your position on the tribal council. Now, a contract, awarding the contract, even though I understand why, I do. But I still need it addressed and either change the rule or follow the rule. 6 items minimum that need to be addressed to either prevent or allow. That's what I'm saying.
I would agree with you that there is some confusion about how the different clauses in the code of conduct are written.
They are. But
I do agree with that.
I do want to say that please do not make this an everyday thing. I can see, like I say, the emergency of getting this grant put together, but don't make it the norm. You have grant writers out there, you should be able to submit these grants by contract and, what they call competitive contract, is what I'm saying. So please do not allow this to continue as the norm.
I appreciate your comment.
Thank you.
Have we looked at any other avenues since that time?
Other avenues for what?
For grant writing? I mean, I agree, it is a big problem to find a grant writer that's gonna bring home the bacon, so to speak.
Well, yeah, but the problem is that a good grant writer wants $50,000 a year salary.
That's
With
true.
our members, was forced to hire a $50,000 a year grant writer. I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure that Susan doesn't want to spend that $50,000 either. I mean, it's a catch-22 when you get right down to it.
No, it's not.
It's not a catch-22? What's the solution?
Simple, very simple. If you're gonna get another grant writer, they put their monies in on the grant, right? That's how they're paid?
Not always.
Well, why not do it all that way?
It's unethical at this point to take a percentage of grants. That took place in 2010,
But it's
so it's
unethical to do it the way it was done, too.
2010, the Grant Writers Association said no percentage of.
It's illegal, actually,
So,
isn't
in other
it, in
words,
some
if you write a
cases?
grant for $100,000, you're granted this $100,000. The person you hire, you can put a stipulation on what they make, and if they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it.
I know they'll go someplace that'll pay the 50.
Well, yeah, that's true, but
Yeah.
yet you're gonna find a newbie out there that wants to learn how to do them grants and do them for that price, to get their experience.
Have you been
Just
paid
a
yet?
thought, that was just
Have
a
you been
thought.
paid?
Knowing how to do it, but don't let it happen, you know, all the time, like she said, that's the norm. That's all I gotta say about it.
Again, I'll make the motion, we go into executive sessions.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
All in favor of going into executive session, please say aye.
Aye.
And for all of our guests, there is sandwiches, drinks. I don't expect that the executive session would take too long, so have something to eat and we'll come out and visit in a few minutes. With the report that there was no action to be taken from the executive session. At 7:10, we're back in session.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Motion's been made to adjourn. Do I hear a second?
I'll second that motion.
All in favor would say aye.
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 It's 7.